I'm Brownie for OXS and the Thundercat Racing Association of New Zealand. Today I'm going to show you how to repair a hull. So this is my boat for today because I don't actually have a boat that has a hole in it. I've already prepared my patch and just cut it out of black PVC. So first things first, put the patch down where you're going to stick it on and draw a circle around your patch. Okay, so we always draw out of pencil or crayon because you don't want to leave a big ugly mark after you've done your patch. So the next step is to give it a bit of a clean. For this we use MEK or acetone. Now you want to just be gentle with this because it can damage the PVC. So it's just a gentle cleaning of both the patch and the boat. So after you've cleaned it, just give it a going over with a scourer or a really fine grit sandpaper, just on the patch, not on the boat. We're just wanting to rough up the surface just a little bit. Then once you've done that, another bit of a clean with the MEK or your acetone. This stuff smells great. Okay, so we've cleaned up our patch and we're now moving on to mixing the glue. So the glue we use is a Bostik 999 and the hardener, which is an RFE hardener. You don't necessarily always need the hardener for a patch, however it will make it a bit stronger and last a bit longer. The ratio we're mixing them at is 8 parts hardener to 100 parts glue. So I've measured out a 50 ml mark on my cup here. And because it's 50 mils, I'll now use my syringe to get 4 milliliters of hardener. And then just give it a good stir. Now if I was patching this on my boat, I would use tape and put it around the patch mark so I don't get any glue left on the boat, because if you do, as soon as the boat sees sunshine, it'll turn yellow and look really ugly. But because this is just a demonstration, we won't bother doing that today. And I grab myself a brush, this was just a paint brush that I just chopped the bristles down to make them a bit easy to use. And you're just wanting to brush a really small amount of glue onto both surfaces. Just a thin layer. So both surfaces now have a small amount of glue in them. I'm going to leave that for about 20 minutes to dry. Just incidentally, one note, always circular patches. Never put a patch with a corner in it because the corner is what's going to lift, that's your weak spot. So we'll leave that for about 20 minutes now and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so 20 minutes has now passed and my glue's dried up. So now we want to heat the glue up to about 60 degrees to activate it. Now it doesn't have to be exact. Basically 60 degrees is about as hot as you can take on your hand when you're holding the patch. That's about all we need. Okay, so we stick the patch down and then get a roller and really firmly press it. So it's worth noting, if you're doing this to an actual boat, make sure your boat is inflated to a fairly strong pressure. Because you don't want to be stretching the patch out any more than you need to, but also you're going to need it fairly strong so that you can roll it as firmly as possible. Make sure you roll all of those edges really well. And there we have it. So that patch should last you for years and years. And it's as simple as that to fix your Thundercat or any other PVC boat for that matter. This has been one of our introductory videos on racing in New Zealand. If you've got any other topics you'd like to see us cover, comment down below. If you'd just like to argue with us, comment down below, tell us what we're doing wrong. Other than that, check out the rest of the videos to learn about Thundercat racing, and for anywhere you can get equipment such as Cam's Marine, Salty Marine, family boats, we'll make sure that all that information is in the description below so you can click on the links and get yourself into the sport.